Okay, welcome back. Let's make a video. Today, I would like to show you something that I've done on my PS5 that no one's talking about. So it's actually a very cool feature, and I thought it would be good to showcase this on the InnoView portable monitor, because I know a lot of people look at this monitor to see, and this is going to be my first time seeing the PS5 on the monitor. So I thought we'd do it together. And I also wanted to show something, like I said, that I don't see anybody talking about on YouTube about the PS5. How to actually add more things, more ports to your PS5. So I have quite a few things connected to my PS5 thanks to this little trick that I came across on accident, actually, and I'll get into more detail later. But yeah, let's get started. I thought it would be cool to see. Like I say, I just hooked it up, so hopefully the screen turns on in a second here and we can see what the PS5 looks like. You know, I play the PS5 on my TV, so this is different. I don't know, we're gonna share this together. So I have it plugged in. Adjust display area. It recognizes there's a new display. Who's using that headset? We'll see in a minute what headset they're talking about, because I actually have two headsets hooked up to my PlayStation at the same time. If you don't know anything about the PS5 has 4 USB ports. So there's 2 USB-A ports in the back of the system, one USB-A port, USB-A port in the front, and one USB-C port in the front. The 2 USB-A ports in the back are 3.0. The one single USB-A port in the front is a 2.0, I believe. So, why am I making this video? So in the back of my PlayStation 5, I have an external hard drive for PS4 games hooked up to one, and I have the PS5 camera hooked up to the other in the back of my PlayStation. In the front USB-C port, I have the SteelSeries Arctis 7P headset. So my SteelSeries headset is hooked up to the USB-C port in the front. And so here's where the trick comes in. I use an external microphone also, and that I have plugged into the USB-A port in the front. So I have an external microphone plugged into the USB-A port in the front, and I also have another external hard drive plugged into the front, the USB-A port in the front. So I have an additional microphone and an additional hard drive. That is a smaller hard drive, and I use that hard drive for videos. So now that I started up the PlayStation, and I don't know if the video shows it, but it's actually a pretty clean image. So I'm going to show you, because so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Let's see, I'll go into my settings. First we'll go to the storage setting here, and you see there my console storage. Now here on the USB, oh no, let me see, it's already hooked up. Oh man, Alexa, turn off the microphone. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't really expecting that. Okay, I actually had it was turned on, which I'll explain later. So here we have the console storage, and here we have the USB extended storage plugged into the back. You see there, it's an 8 terabyte hard drive hooked up to the back, and it's console storage. Okay, so we're gonna do this all, no cuts, no anything, so you can see. I also have the camera hooked up to the back. So if we go here to broadcast, you can see broadcast video call quality camera, display camera. So you can see that it's hooked up. So you see there, yeah, it's tucked away. I only bring it out right now, it's tucked away. That's why you're seeing that weird image. But you see here, look, it's definitely hooked up, because if it wasn't hooked up, you wouldn't see any image. So again, you know, include the, as soon as so that's my camera, it's tucked away so you can't see anything. Okay, and then in the front we have you see here the SteelSeries Arctis 7P headset hooked up. And if we go to sound, we can switch it to the headset. So now what I did with the USB-A port in the front was I hooked up a powered USB hub. And that's how I actually found it on accident, because I originally wanted to hook my microphone up to the USB-A hub in the front, but my microphone is attached to 35 feet of extension cord. So I have 20-foot extension plus 15 feet that go to my microphone. So when I tried to plug it in without that powered hub, it wouldn't read it, it wouldn't work. So that's where I got that. I said, oh, well, you know what, maybe if I put a powered hub. And so I put the powered hub, and when I put the powered hub, then it actually worked. And so what I did with the powered hub, I hooked the powered hub up to Alexa, so she can turn it on and off for me, because since it's a powered hub, if I put my PlayStation to sleep, then the power still stays on the hub, and the microphone was still powered, which was actually what happened at the beginning of the video. I had to have her turn it off so that you can see. So another thing I need to know, because like I told you, I also have another hard drive hooked up to that powered hub. So it allows me to have 2 hard drives. And the other hard drive, when I turn it on, will show up here. So you'll see here that it will show an external source for media. So that's the reason for having 2 hard drives, so you can do videos, make videos, save gameplay, all this stuff on that hard drive, and not use the extended hard drive. So you saw in the beginning it said it was a Western Digital hard drive. This one is also a Western Digital hard drive, but you'll see in real time. Alexa, turn on the microphone. So she's gonna turn it on right now. Okay. And you're gonna see it show up on screen, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
To control a video device with your voice, you need to connect it first. In the Alexa app.
Alexa, stop. Thank you. Okay, sorry about that. She does that sometimes. Okay, so you saw she turned on my microphone. So if we go down here now under sound, you see I have the Shure MV7, which is the microphone I use to record most of my videos, and the SteelSeries Arctis 7 as an option. So it sees them as headsets, but they're both listed as options because they are both hooked up. Same with the microphone. So it switched the microphone over to my Shure MV7 instead of the controller, but I have the option to go to the SteelSeries Arctis 7P. Now the one thing you cannot do that I wish I could do, if you have the microphone set as the Shure MV7, you cannot use the Arctis headset. So you have to use the Shure. So if I change it to the SteelSeries Arctis headset here, it's going to change the microphone to the SteelSeries microphone. And if I switch it back there to the microphone, because I want to use that microphone in this headset, it says you can, but it won't put out any sound. So it won't let you. I've tried and tried and it won't let you. You can have it hooked up to the HDMI device and to that microphone, but you can't mix them. They can't intertwine, or you can't have one headset with the different microphone. I would prefer to use my Shure microphone with my SteelSeries headset, but it's okay. The Shure microphone has a headset plug in the back, so I use that. So now you can see when we go in here, now I have a USB option. I think I had movies on it, and there's no, but you see there it says Western Digital My Passport. So here's some video clips, Fortnite. You see there's video clips on here that can be played. Just to show you, there's a video clip from the PS4 on the USB device. Let's go back. Let's see. Well, we have PS5, don't we? Some PS5. Let me see. Video clips. And this is also on the USB drive. More clips. I don't know what these clips are. Probably just gameplay I saved. Okay, so you can see. So that's on my USB drive. This is on my hard drive. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back. So you can see now, when I go into storage, it's gonna get confused. Console storage. Oh, desktop storage. You see the desktop storage. There is 8 terabyte. And let's go back and show you that I didn't disconnect anything. Well, I mean, you've been with me the whole time. Camera. There's the camera. Storage still hooked up. Yeah, and the microphones. Well, that's pretty easy. You show again the microphones, just so you see everything's connected. Both microphones. So to be clear, it should work with a regular USB hub, but I had to use a powered hub because my microphone is so far from my system. So it was necessary to use a powered hub. So let's see what gameplay looks like. I left it a little dim in here, hoping the monitor should be full brightness, although I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. And then in a minute I'll show you how I have the SteelSeries and a USB in the front, because if I don't know if you know anything about this SteelSeries, the dongle is really big, and if you put the USB-C dongle into the jack, the USB-C you can't plug a USB-A into it. So I'll show you how I did that, because that took a little trickery there. But all in all, I don't know if it's the lighting. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's definitely clear. It's a little bright for my taste. I feel like maybe if we turn the brightness down a little bit, What's going on here? Oh, mechs are back in the game. Okay, yeah, let's close. Okay, so maybe if we turn the brightness down a little bit, that would let's see. Let me see if I. Let's see. So I turned it down to 75. No, I didn't really. It seems it's not very saturated, I guess is the word, right? Let's turn the brightness all the way. Yeah. It's a very clear picture though. Um Actually, I mean it looks pretty good. New music pack. Okay. Like I say, it's not very saturated. But all the could be the angle. Yeah, it looks like it might be the angle. If I look at it from a different angle, a little bit more straight on, I'm looking at it kind of down because it's on the floor. If I look at it from a different angle, it gets a better saturation, so it does look a little not too saturated from this angle, from a higher angle. But if you stare straight at it, so that's pretty much it. I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Or I wanted to show you, so I'm gonna pull this out of the PlayStation so you can see how I hooked it up. It should have shown us that it disconnected. I didn't hear it. Let's see. Yeah. So I pulled out the Steel Series so you could see. So this is the Steel Series dongle there, and a cable that they give you to turn it into a USB-A. And so what I did, I added that attachment that I got from one of my phones. It's a Samsung, and it is a USB-A to USB-C adapter. So I plugged this in to the USB-C instead of plugging that straight in, because if I plug that in, that's gonna block the USB-A port. So now instead it sits like this, and it doesn't block the USB-A port anymore. So I can sit. Let's plug it back in, and then I'll give you one last look. There we go. Plugged in. So you saw it asked me who's using the headset. Okay. And take a quick look again. So again, I have a microphone and a headset. They're hooked up. I have this USB, this external hard drive for videos hooked up to that USB hub that I put in the front. And in the back, I have game storage and my camera. The camera, which actually also has a 15 or 20 foot extension, but that wasn't a problem with the camera and the USB 3 port in the back. It was only with the USB 2.0 in the front that it gave me trouble. But like I said, that powered hub. So if you don't know what a powered hub is, it's actually a 10 port hub, but I really don't have anything else to try to hook up to it. I don't know what else I could need hooked up to the system. But So that hub has an external power source. It has its own power, which gave it enough power to get to my microphone, which, like I said, is a total of 35 feet of cable before it's hooked up to my microphone. So yeah, I mean, that's all I wanted to show you. I wanted to see how the PS5 looked on this monitor. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good. I've been happy with this monitor. And on the last time I showed this monitor, I showed it with the Switch and the phone. And with the phone, it works really good too. It's really cool. I use this monitor. It's one of those things you don't know you need until you get it, and then I find myself using it all the time. So yeah, if you're questioning whether or not it's a good purchase, it's a good purchase. I think it was like 150 bucks, something like that. It was more than reasonable. Anyway, that's gonna do it. All right, till next time.